There's the sheet of paper that I found. It can't be that old, this recipe. It's probably one of her friends. Anyway. Right, now this is going to be a bit of fun. This is an aubergine curry. And all I found was that my mother's handwriting, she's dead now of course, written down, obviously somebody's given it to her. And so I've decided to try it. Now it's got here curry leaves. So I can show you those. That's how they come on that. And you break them off. And then all you got left is stock, which you throw away. And there's the curry leaves. Right. Also, what we have in here is dried red chillies. Here, I've got about 3 or 4. What I'm going to do with those, I'm going to break them up in due course. But what I've also got now is cumin. Now, we don't know what quantity you're saying, but from part experience, I'm going to go and say a heaped teaspoon worth. Put that in there. They're all going to go in together. It also says mustard seed. There's mustard seed. I'm going to take some of that, about the same amount. Heaped teaspoon. That goes in there. Now all of these are going to be the fried ingredients. But I've got to chop up first garlic and ginger, which are here. I know, about 4 pods of garlic. About 4 pods of garlic, 1.5 inches of ginger, and I'll chop all that up. That'll go in there. That'll go in the fried ingredients in due course. Now, here's the aubergine. I don't know what they weigh in weight. Let's have a look. See what it is for the recipe. Just over a pound's worth. Now what I've got to do with that is I've got to boil them, parboil them in salt water. So I'm going to try 2 tablespoons of of sugar in enough water to cover those up, and then I'll do them for about 10 minutes. That'll be parboiled. And then we'll follow the rest of the recipe. Right, I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of salt in there. It says salted water. It's hard to know what they mean by salted water. That's a bit more water there. Right, and over here is the brinjals that I've cut into fairly large sections, and when that water's boiling, I'll put them in there, and then we'll come back to the frying. Right, what I've done is I've put there's some hot water there, which might be on the boil, but it isn't. And in it, I've put the aubergines to hopefully get parboiled. Well, it's not really boiling or even simmering that, but I'll put the lid on it. So we're doing it, I think about 10 minutes. And then in this pan here, I'll fry the other things, then mix it together, a little bit of water on top, and that should be fine. And I'm also going to add the saffron and a bit of warm water to it, and a bit of cooking water on top, and just to give it a little bit of a gravy. Right, now I'm going to add start frying the garlic and ginger. turn up the heat a bit more in a minute. Fry that round, and then take the whole spices, which are the curry leaves, cumin, mustard seed, put that all in there, fry it round. Makes the raw smell goes. That's been there about 10 minutes now, so what I'll do is, once that's I'll drain them out and add them to this and see how we go from there. Right, now what I've done is I've added the aubergines and the saffron in there, and a little bit of water. I think it's a little bit too much water, but I'll cook it around and that should be ready. For the aubergines, I'll put some salt in first. Now the recipe says vinegar, and it doesn't say how much, but it can't be more than a couple of teaspoons. But what I've decided to do, I had lemon used, I'll just use that lemon up, and that's stir that round. And that should be cooked. Now I don't know if that's the recipe, because all I had was that scrap of paper with the ingredients written down. I imagined it was more of it wasn't boiled, the vegetables, you cooked them beforehand in water. So anyway, that looks tasty enough, we'll leave it there.